Russia will be stopped by Elon Musk. Russia has been involved in the war with Ukraine, and also it has been interfering in the affairs of other countries in the world as well. But now Elon Musk thinks that he will stop Russia and he will find something which will stop them completely from all their dangerous activities. Will Russia be stopped by Elon Musk really? Watch the complete video to know the reality. Welcome to Elon Musk Newest. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update on the new things we bring for you regarding the tech magnate Elon Musk and his wild endeavors. That being said, let's begin. Musk has declared that he will do everything possible to stop Russia from attacking Ukraine and annexing its western regions, calling the Russian President Vladimir Putin's plans stupid and ill-advised. It's not surprising that Musk takes such an active interest in global affairs, but the Silicon Valley entrepreneur didn't limit himself to Twitter to protest against Russia invading Ukraine. Let's get into the details. Elon Musk said that Russia will be stopped in its invasion plans for Ukraine. Musk told CNBC that Russia will be stopped if they advance any further into Ukraine, as he warned of the possibility of nuclear war if nothing is done to halt Moscow's aggression. In a rather bold statement, he said that he thinks that Russia's foreign policy is primarily a defense policy and that they want to protect their border. He also warned against any possible US-Russian conflict in response to investor questions about what could happen if tensions were to escalate even further between the two countries, saying if there was some kind of military escalation, not necessarily nuclear, it would create a long-term issue. Russia may have started its invasion of the Ukraine peninsula of Crimea in 2014, but the seeds of that conflict were planted as far back as 1853. That year, Russia and the Ottoman Empire signed a treaty to divide up control over some strategic areas along the Black Sea. Putin believed that NATO's eastward expansion of post-Cold War would threaten Russia's influence in its near abroad. Wildly, Western European leaders flirted with offering membership to former members of their Warsaw Pact who could threaten Moscow from closer range. Putin worried that Eastern Europe would become Washington's puppet, ready to launch more US-funded coups like those against Iranian leader Mohammad Mossadegh. He feared it would become another region where America interfered without consequence. To counter these threats, Russia felt it needed to develop strong military alliances outside of North Atlantic Treaty Organization territory, primarily through cooperation agreements with Iran and China, Russia's top two clients for weapons exports. The US must stop Russia now. Many Americans are focused on Syria and Iraq, but there's a danger much closer to home: Russia. Russia is not an imminent threat, it's a creeping menace that threatens Ukraine, which has been fighting Russia-backed separatists since 2014. Russian President Vladimir Putin isn't content with taking over eastern Ukraine. He wants more territory. Putin must be stopped now before he expands his border into Western Europe. The US can help stop Russia from invading NATO countries by giving weapons and intelligence to Ukrainian forces. American arms won't change things overnight, but they will show Russia we aren't afraid of them, and that no one in NATO should fear for their safety, because we will do whatever it takes to keep peace in Europe. Where should we start? The US needs someone who has that power to stop Russia. Here comes the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. One of Elon Musk's most notable quotes was when he said that Russia will be stopped. It was a shocking thing to say, and Putin's Russia has yet to show any signs of slowing down. Musk will surely make his mark on history, but we may not see it coming until it is too late. This is why we must act now to prepare for war with Russia and prevent anything like the Hunger Games from happening again. In case you aren't familiar with those books or movies, they take place in a post-apocalyptic future where Russia took over most of America. We can stop Russia now before it gets out of hand and everything goes south on us. If anyone can help us do that, I think it would be Elon Musk. But what does he know about preventing conflict? This conflict between Russia and Ukraine is that Russia invaded Ukraine to stop them from invading other countries like Europe. Elon Musk thinks that if he was in charge of Russia, they would never have attacked Ukraine and there would not have been a war with the Ukrainian president. Putin's only goal was to make Russia more powerful, but Musk did not let that happen. Everyone has a conflict, but it doesn't mean we can't solve it on our own without war. But can Elon Musk really stop Russia and Putin? Yeah, we all know Putin is such a powerful man, and he is behind these war consequences. Elon Musk, the famous billionaire and CEO of SpaceX, has taken to Twitter to tease an announcement. For example, there was one Reddit user who claimed that it may have something to do with Russia, because Musk tweeted shortly after Vladimir Putin vowed that Russia would develop new missiles for nuclear war. This begs another question. Will Elon Musk stop Russia? It seems pretty unlikely given Musk's political stance on Russia and considering that people joke about Russian trolls infiltrating everything from Reddit to Facebook. I feel sorry sometimes for people who believe all they hear in the news. You can't always believe what you hear on Fox News either. Obama joked before quipping Russia, "The bear is loose." But will Elon Musk stop Russia? To answer your questions, if Russia tries to make things difficult for Ukraine again, or develops anything to instigate hostilities toward other countries, then yes, Elon Musk will stop Russia. Although still fairly speculative, there were some hints that were left by Musk through tweets. Musk's tweets came as Russia tested out an RS-18A missile which supposedly had 20% more range than its previous models. However, much of Musk's following tweets could have been confused for wordplay rather than announcing any sort of plans to enter a space race against Russia. Things like Soviet Russia collapsed years ago may seem farcical if taken too literally. However, taking into account Musk's following back and forth with Pentagon spokesperson DM Blankenship soon after, some media outlets speculated that perhaps Musk was hinting at more classified technology being developed under his watch. Musk, according to Bloomberg, made an offhand comment that interested Pentagon officials enough to warrant further investigation. Musk later clarified that he meant only that tests of a non-nuclear engine could be conducted without breaching international treaties. Musk certainly won't fire rockets at Russia. In an interview with CNBC's Hadley Gamble, Elon Musk made a straightforward statement about Russia, saying that his rockets could stop Russian attacks. When asked if he would use his rocket to stop Russia from firing into Ukraine, "If it comes down to it and there is a clear case where somebody is going to get invaded and they need some serious help, then I would try to do whatever I can." I have a lot of faith in Elon Musk, and I don't think he ever said that Russia will get stopped. It seems to me like that is one possible outcome, but it is risky because Russia is run by Vladimir Putin, and he doesn't seem like someone who will back down easily. By saying that Russia will get stopped, Mr. Musk may cause Russia to strike first and react with greater force than they might have originally. This could start a global war between superpowers, which could lead to an all-out nuclear war. The results of such actions would be disastrous for our planet. We need strong leaders like Mr. Musk to start wars before they escalate further into things like nuclear warfare. What do you think? Do you agree with my assessments or not? Please leave your comments below. Thumbs up and down based on your interest, and don't forget to subscribe to Elon Musk Newest for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.